Well, it is Wednesday, which means it would never be complete without our favorite chef, Chef Brian West. And today he is making, ready, Bon? It's a fancy, a Dutch oven chicken with herb bread pudding all in one pot.
All right, sounds very delicious. Well, here he is along with the sous chef, Philip.
Hi, this is Chef Brian West with West Wednesday. Today I thought it'd be fun to get back to some of our roots and do a real simple herb chicken. I'm gonna do this chicken a little bit different than I've shown you in the past. So this is gonna be a Dutch oven kitchen. So a Dutch oven is actually a cast iron skillet with a lid. And we're actually gonna just put this beautiful chicken inside that Dutch oven, allow it to cook, and it'll get nice and seared and dark on the outside. Also underneath, as all the juices drip down, we're gonna create a little savory bread pudding underneath of it. So whenever you, after all those juices kind of cook down, it'll capture all that flavor and we'll have a nice little starch for the dish. So it should be really, really good. I've already herbed up my chicken here. I put a little lemon pepper on here, a little salt. I put a little bit of melted butter over that first. Anyway, so what we've got here to start off, we've got our nice skillet, it's hot. We're gonna put in just a little bit of that melted butter. And I've got some beautiful sausage here. This is actually Italian sausage that I'm gonna be doing here first. The next step I'm gonna do is put in some mushrooms. One little mushrooms inside this savory bread pudding. I also preheated my oven to 450 degrees. I'm really gonna blast this chicken. I really wanna hit it with a lot of heat. So now I've allowed this to cook just a little bit. It's getting what we call sweaty, meaning there's just a little bit of moisture on the surface of the vegetables, but this is absolutely ready to move to the next level. Now this is just some diced up challah bread, one of my personal favorites. You can use pretty much any kind of bread you want, and we're just gonna stir this in nice and gentle and allow that to kind of mix in fairly well and soak up any moisture that's in that pan. So I made a little bit of an egg, what I call an egg slurry. It's just a little bit of cream and a cracked egg. I had some herbs that I put on my chicken earlier and I threw those in there. And I'm just gonna a little salt to this as well. And this is just gonna be a binder. When we make custard and stuff like that on the show, the eggs are kind of the binder to it. Don't worry about it scrambling up a little bit. It's gonna be just fine. This is very rustic. Again, I can't stress it enough, this chicken's gonna pour in liquid as it cooks. So I'm gonna take this little guy and drop him right on top of this bread pudding. The last little step, and I did put a little lemon pepper on here. The last step is just a little scotch. There's that magic word, a little scotch of the lemon juice on here. I think that's gonna be perfect. And then I'm gonna drop in, just as it steams up, some more rosemary sprigs in there. This is where it gets super easy. Looks beautiful, nice and hot. This is a dirty pan, that's okay. Right on top. Give it that great design for lodge. This is actually a really good camping dish. And then we're gonna pop this into a 450 degree oven, full convection if you got it. And we'll come back and take a look at this guy in about 45 minutes. Okay, so I gotta say, this came out a little bit faster than I thought. So we got this thing done in about 30 minutes. Normally a chicken like this in a normal roasted environment would take anywhere from 1 to 1.5 hours long. So this is kind of a cool trick too for a quicker dinner to get that beautiful roast chicken. So we're gonna pop this lid. Came out amazing. I'm gonna just drop the guy in the cabinet and let all those juices kind of fall in. Set this in here. You can see that beautiful bread pudding. Nice and chunky and delicious. It's nice and set. It's perfectly nice and savory, and it's all set up beautifully. It captured all those juices. So we've got this great chicken that I did. I'm gonna just open them up here. Beautifully moist. I mean, wow, this thing is so juicy. Beautifully cooked. And then a little bit of the pan drippings came out. I'm just gonna put that right over the top just for a little bit of moisture. And that's a beautiful herb roasted chicken with a savory bread pudding, some fresh green beans over there. I did it all in about 30 minutes, all one pot cookery with the exception of the green beans. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm Brian West, Chef Brian West with West Wednesday. Thanks so much.
And for more information on Chef Brian West, you can give him a call or go to chefbrianwest.com. You can find him on Instagram and Facebook at Chef Brian West SA.